what's going on YouTube? This is the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 review. So as you can see here, we have the 8-inch model, which is a 16GB Wi-Fi only model. Also in the package came a 16GB SD card from Samsung, which means a total of 32GB of storage space. Also in the UK, this will cost you about £160. So let's get to the review. So on the front of the device, you might have noticed the two black dots. This one is the 1.3 megapixel front facing camera, and the second dot is the actual light sensor. In the center, you'll actually have a speaker grill if you have the cellular model. On the bottom, we have the home button, back button and menu button. On the right hand side, we do have the IR blaster, the volume rocker, the lock and power switch, and also a microphone. On the top, we do only have the headphone jack. On the left hand side, we have a micro SD slot, which I have inserted the 16GB micro SD card, which came with the tablet itself. On the bottom, we do have dual stereo speakers, which have been programmed by Dolby, and also we have the micro port for charging the device. On the back, we have a rear facing 5 megapixel auto focusing camera. Now let's get onto the actual device and the build. So as you probably know from all Samsung products, they are all plastic. Also most of them have this kind of silver bezel looking metal finish, but actually it's all plastic, which actually has the kind of Samsung Galaxy S4 look on this actual tablet. Also, the screen is not actually pure white, it's got this sort of texture in it, which you can't see that much on the camera, but on the back side, I'll actually try to focus it right now, which you'll get a kind of sense of what the texture actually looks like. So now let's get actual onto the device itself. So the first thing I want to show you is the volume. So I'm just going to actually click the volume rocker right now, and you can see that the thing comes up. Now if you hit the spanner tab right next to it, you can control the media volume, the system volume and also the notification volume, all from one setting. So that's actually very useful. The next thing I want to move to is pinching the home screen. You can control which screens you want where, you can control which one you want as the home screen, the main home screen, and you can actually delete pages if you do not need them. The next thing I'm going to move on to is actually the toggles. So if you click that top button there, you can see you get very much a lot of toggles, and also if you hold onto one, you can actually go straight into the settings of any toggle that is there. The next thing is Google Now. I'm just going to show you what this actually sounds like after saying what is the weather like.
Tomorrow's forecast for N16, UK is 18 degrees and partly cloudy.
So as you can see, that is what the Google Now sounds like. It does sound very human-like. Now I've actually disabled S Voice from my home button, so I'm going to click on it from the application. I've done this for a reason which I'll show in another video. So I'm just going to show you now what the S Voice sounds like after saying the same thing. So here you go.
The forecast for tomorrow is mostly cloudy.
So that's what the S Voice sounds like. It sounds so much more like a robot, which I do not use any of them. I actually use Google Now here and there, but I'm not very a fan of the voice controls. The next thing is Smart Stay. Smart Stay, all it is, it detects your eyes if you're looking at the screen or not. If you're not looking at the screen will automatically turn off and lock. And the next thing is multi-window. This feature is very useful. I actually use it myself. What it is once you've enabled it, if you hold down the back button here, you get this small widget tab on the left hand side. Now all you have to do is hold on to one, and if you drag it onto the screen, you can then drag another application onto the bottom, which I'm going to do right here. And as you can see, this is some next level of multitasking. This is what you actually call multitasking. I'm using two apps at the same time, and they're both running very smooth. As you can see right here, I can actually watch a video and also surf the internet at the same time. So I'm just going to turn it off here and move on. Next thing is the camera. So as you can see, as on usual Samsung devices, we have the capture button, the record button and the mode. On the mode, you get all these different kind of settings you can do to take pictures. Also we have the settings tab right here. You can obviously control the video mode and everything, also autofocus. Also we have the speech recognition, which I'm going to show you here. I'm actually going to say shoot and it will take a photo. So here it is. Shoot. So as you can see, that was the voice control. Also, there's other things which the voice controls work for, such as the alarm, or there's much more other things which you can check in the settings. So now I'm just going to show you the actual screen and the surfing on the internet. So the tablet's not actually slow on the internet, it's actually my broadband which is actually running quite slow recently. But all I want to show you is that once the page has loaded up, you can see I can scroll through it and there will be no checkered boxes or any sort of lag at all. So now I'm just going to show you. If I zoom it in, you can see very clear. There's no pixels which come up or anything. It's just very smooth and clear. So now I'm going to move on to the keyboard. So here you can see is a standard keyboard. But then if you do hold down this little book kind of button here, you can see you can change it to speech, drawing, or other things. So I'm just going to show you the drawing. So if I just draw hello or write hello, you can see it has come up here. So now if I just cancel that, and you can also make it into a split keyboard, which I'll just show you right here. So if you split the keyboard, this is for people for like using their thumbs on it, and with this feature you can move the keyboard up and down like so. So now I'm just going to set it back to normal, as I just like using the standard keyboard. So the next thing I want to move on to is the playback of 1080p HD. So what I'm going to do now is just go on one of my videos, which is the unboxing of this tablet, which you can see at the end of the video. This is basically a teaser, but it's just to show you how the screen copes with 1080p HD video playback and also the Dolby sound system. So I'm just going to show you right here. So this is all playing from the tablet. Alright, what's going on YouTube? In this video I'm going to be unboxing my brand new Samsung Galaxy Tab 3. This is the 8-inch white Wi-Fi model, which is 16 gigabytes. I'm going to go more in depth of the specs in the review of this tablet. So that's it for this video, guys. That's the review done. Also, if you have noticed the WhatsApp logo at the bottom, this is an actual hack of getting WhatsApp onto Galaxy tablets or Android tablets, which I'm going to show in another video without a root. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe and rate.